Hi there, welcome back. We are on day 3 of 30 Inks, 30 Days, April of 2025. And today I chose an ink that I actually have inked up for the month. So it's in this pen, so we'll be writing with that, but doing our swatch with my other tools. I have my Kakamori steel nib, my little glass spoon that came from Amazon, and a glass pipette. And then we'll do the swatch here. We'll do the swatch in my little A5 notebook I've been using and in my Hobonichi Weeks. So the ink that I've chosen is, I was doing a little bit of research looking for a replacement for buttered popcorn, and this on the site was listed as one of the closer matches. I don't know because I don't actually have buttered popcorn. I tried it a while ago and I don't know that I even have that notebook still. That was kind of before I did all of my stuff on here, so I might be able to find it, but either way, I enjoy a yellow ink, but it needs to be legible. And this one is really nice. I have been enjoying it so far for, the couple of days of the month that we've been in April. So it is Robert Oster Yellow Sunset. I also have Diamine Amber, which is also supposed to be a close match, but I'm not really sure which one is closer. To me, the Diamine looks a little oranger. This one in the pictures, looked more comparable when it dries. But the Diamine just looked a little oranger in the writing sample. This one looks a little more yellow in the writing. So we'll go ahead and do the name of it. And it is Yellow Sunset. And I think it's a beautiful ink, regardless if it's a dupe or not. I really enjoy this ink. I feel like it definitely embodies the name, the Yellow Sunset. All right, so let's move this out of the way and get the other notebook out, and we'll do our larger swatch. Ooh, I have too much stuff on my desk. Way too much stuff. All right, let's get that on there. So we are day 3. Oh, I guess I could have written this with the pen. Let me get my water. Because I don't think I need this anymore. I just did the initial swatch with it. All right, so we can do day 3. Hashtag 30 inks, 30 days. And did I put the pen? I don't know that I no, because I was doing a dip pen, but I will on this one. So we do and this is in my Jinhao. It's like 9019. Yellow. I really like this color. I think it's a good, it's not just a yellow. To me, it's definitely more of a yellowish orange, but I just think it's a nice, if you like yellow inks, it's a nice legible yellowish color, yellowish orange. I think yesterday I was trying to rush too much on my little swatch, and I didn't really care for how it looked in the end. I want to be, I just get so worried like the ink's gonna dry and then I'm gonna not get it out how I want it. So I need to just learn that I can take my time a little bit more. Let me put a little bit more down here at the bottom. Okay, so we will move that out of the way and let it dry. And let me grab my Hobonichi. I should have opened this before I got my little, oh, I guess I didn't really need the, I think I used it the first day. It worked better for dripping, but I hate cleaning all the tools, so if I don't have to use it, I'm not going to. Let's see. And then we will do a swatch here and see how it turns out on this paper. So let me get my paper towel out, get everything dried off. Yeah, see, it looks very orange on this paper, but I think that's just kind of how it is until it dries. I think I have my swatch. So what happened was I received the Diamine Amber and it looked like it had mold. I've had several issues here lately with mold in ink, and I'm not really, I mean, it's arrived to me like that. It's not something that I've like had happen to ink bottles that are in my possession. This is ink that has just literally arrived. So it came Monday, I think, or Saturday, and it had something floating in it, and I was just not comfortable with it. So I contacted the company and they sent me a new bottle. So I'm waiting on it, but I did swatch that one because it was just a swatch. And let's see. So this is Robert Oster. Yellow Sunset. And I meant to check yesterday. Yeah, so these did bleed through both, but there's a lot of ink going down, so oh well. I mean, I'm not going to do 30 days, 31 days of ink next month, so it won't matter if it bleeds through. I'm not too worried about it. So we will move this out of the way, and I'll get my paper down. And let's see. This one looks dry. So this is the Cosmo Airlight. Let me see if I can find my, yeah, so this is Diamine Amber, and this is the Robert Oster. So this, to me, if you look at just the writing, is just a little bit more orange instead of that lighter yellow. And this is the lighter yellow, which I appreciate. And then you can see also here, move it over a little bit. So the comparison there, this one's still a little wet, but the writing is really, I mean, like, I love my swatches, but the writing is really what matters, right? I mean, what it looks like in your pen when you use it, unless you're using it for art, it really is what matters. So that's what I've been trying to compare more recently, is the writing samples, because I probably have a lot of inks that are very similar in the writing samples. So anyway, okay, so this is the Cosmo Airlight, and I really like how that looks on this paper. All right, so let's see. Here is the Tomoe River paper, the older Sanzen, I believe. I don't remember. It's not the, what is it? The Tama, hang on, I gotta look it up because I can never remember what it's called. The Tama, what is that called? I can't remember. Anyway, it's not that paper. It is after that. So it may be something in between, but it's not that. It's not the OG paper. It's, I'm pretty sure it's like the first run of Sanzen. But I love the way that that looks. It's almost dry. There's still a few wet spots that are darker, but you can see kind of how it dries with the shading is so nice. I really like the way that it looks in the writing. And this is in a fine nib, so I think, so it might do a lot more shading if you put, yeah, if you put it in a medium nib. Okay, so let's pull out, I don't think this is gonna be dry, but it looks very similar on the Hobonichi paper. The other ones really didn't. They didn't look, but yeah, the writing looks fairly similar on these two papers. I feel like there was a difference. Well, that's pretty close, I guess. It's just so gold. I did put too much gold in it. Yeah, I guess once they're dry good, they do look very similar. So, okay. So, yeah, so that's my ink for day 3. I really like this ink. I am enjoying it. It flows really well. And, you know, no issues because there's no shimmer in it. There we go. So, it's not too bad of a match on this one. The pen more matches like the lighter, or maybe like the in-between. It doesn't match the writing sample. The writing is a little more the darker, but I enjoy it. It's a good pairing. This is a nice pen. It's a little thick, so like girthy. So if that's not your thing, you might not want to get one of these pens, but they're great writers. I have 2 of them and I've enjoyed them very much. So, but I think that's it for this one. We just, you know, this one was kind of short and sweet and simple. So, all right, that's day 3 for 30 inks, 30 days, April 2025. I hope you guys are liking this video. I have gotten some good comments about people enjoying it, so I'm glad of that. I was a little worried because it's kind of, you know, just a little bit of ink play for a video, so not a whole lot of other things, at least on days like today. But I'm going to try to do more of maybe a few mixes and some fun things for the rest of the month. So we'll see. But thank you guys all for hanging out with me. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you'd consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one.